I saw Jerry's car. I was wondering. Nothing? Look, have you got time for a drink? I'll be back in about half an hour. Okay? See you later then. Bye. That okay?
Yeah, fine.
You want some ice? Cheers. You thought Jerry'd be on the train, did you? How many times have you met today?
A couple. Tonight, I just had that feeling.
How much longer, eh? A week? A month? A year? No. It's time to take stock. Start planning what you'll do.
Planning?
Yeah. Look, first, go and see a doctor. Get some pills of Valium or something. And start sleeping again.
Is it that obvious?
Frankly, yes.
No, I don't take drugs.
Well, at least talk to him. Have you seen your bank manager? Well, you must. What about a solicitor? Well, have you got one?
We had one.
Then you've still got one. They live forever.
We made our wills once.
Then call him tomorrow. Make an appointment to see him immediately. You want Hilly to go with you?
No, of course
She would.
Yes, you're right. I must start doing things for myself.
And, what about the big bad buzz? What did they say?
Nothing. That's the killer. Nobody says anything.
Sorry, I forgot.
The waitress goes off at 6.
I don't understand.
Work on it.
When will you tell Jason?
Soon.
When soon?
I'll drive up and see him.
When?
I can't go this week. There's things I must do. There's a woman coming from Dad's office.
What's she want?
No idea. Sausages or spaghetti on Saturday?
Sausages, please.
Suppose they'll want to decide how long to keep Dad's job open.
You mean they might give it to someone else?
It's possible, I suppose. I don't know.
They can't do that. Why were you shouting at Gran on the phone?
I wasn't shouting. Anyway, you should have been in bed.
I was. I'm not deaf, though.
Was it that loud?
Yes. Does she blame you?
No, not really. She's upset.
Anyway, I don't like her.
Don't be silly. She's very fond of you, you and Jason.
That policeman asked me if you and Dad had fights.
That was sneaky. What did he say?
70.8% of the world is sea. Did you know that?
I asked you what you said.
I said yes. You had fights all the time.
So what are you doing about your friend Alison?
What did you say to her?
I read her the riot act. In the nicest possible way.
My God.
In the nicest.
Have a head in the oven knowing you. Not the lightest of touches, my darling.
Well, still meeting a bloody train. Where's the sense in that?
How'd you leave her? Teetering on the verge of a breakdown?
She's seeing her solicitor.
Oh, good. That's progress.
I've noticed one thing, Florence Nightingale.
Hmm?
You haven't been seeing so much of her recently.
You asked to see me?
The other day, half the Suffolk police was looking for my husband. Now the sergeant on the desk doesn't even recognise my name.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Isn't there something you want to tell me?
No.
Well, what's going on? What's happening?
The matter's closed.
Closed?
Yeah.
Does that mean you found him? You know where he is?
No.
Well, then how can it be closed?
Because Special Branch is satisfied there's been no security leak, and I'm satisfied there's been no foul play.
I must be thick or something. You were looking for my husband. You haven't found him. In the meantime, he hasn't turned up. Why aren't you still looking?
Mrs. Reynolds, every day, 365 days a year, men and women go missing. Thousands of them. It's their privilege. Providing they're over 17 and haven't broken the law, it's nothing to do with the police.
Just a minute. What about those files? Those restricted files that were logged out to him?
Yeah, they've been found. Apparently your husband loaned them to a colleague. It's quite legitimate. Look, as I said, the case is closed.
But I want him found. Doesn't that count?
No.
Well, can't I report him lost or...
Dogs get lost, not husbands. It's a free country.
More free for some than others.
Look, you could have done exactly the same and I'd be saying the same to your husband.
So you've stopped searching?
We've got no right to search. Can't you see that? It's not...
Excuse me, sir. Thought you ought to see this.
Yeah. You, remember Mrs. Reynolds?
Oh, that I do. Morning, Mrs. Reynolds. What do you think?
Magic. Pure magic.
I reckon you expect a trade.
No way, be bang out of order. How about the other one?
I won't say nothing till he's seen his brief.
Eat his breakfast?
Not till he's seen his brief.
Right. Well, reminding him we are not allowing access because we're still looking for Tommy Vaughan. Now, if you'd like to tell us where Tommy is...
I'll try it.
Nice piece of work, Sergeant.
I'm with you there, sir.
Do you remember me? You were telling me that you had no right to search.
If we did, it would be harassment, an intrusion on his liberty. If he planned to leave...
He didn't.
I don't agree.
He took nothing with him.
Oh, come on, what about his briefcase and his raincoat?
What about them?
Well, they were left by the reservoir. They didn't walk there. Now, that suggests planning.
You think he left them there?
Well, I certainly didn't.
Can I have them back?
You take them with you.
Was it you who told the local press?
Mm-hmm. They call in on their daily rounds and they're automatically told what we're working on.
Don't you think I should have been warned?
In an ideal world, yes. Look, don't knock it. It might help him turn up before he sprouts a beard or grows his hair down to his bum.
If my husband has left me, walked out, which I don't believe,
Yeah.
legally he has to pay, what do they call it, maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah.
If he doesn't pay, then he's breaking the law, right?
A civil action.
So you still wouldn't look for him?
No. I am sorry I can't help. If it's any consolation, they reckon there are at any one time over 100,000 deserting husbands.
No, it's no consolation. Here we are. Milk and sugar, Mrs. King.
Oh, no sugar, thanks. It's, Pat. Pat from personnel, okay?
I'd no idea the company had such a department.
Well, we're a bit like the first aid post. People don't know we're there until they meet us. Now, top priority. I'm always at the end of a phone, either me or one of my staff. I'll leave you my number, so when in trouble, for God's sake, shout. And I mean it. Don't sit at home agonising, thinking you're being a bother. That's what I'm paid for. So, do you have a cosy, silver-haired GP whose shoulder you can cry on?
Well, I wouldn't describe him quite in those terms.
But he's okay?
Yes, when I see him.
Do you go to church? No. So there's no vicar or priest you could call in? Oh. Well, that's a shame. There's thousands of them all over the country, aching to do something between christening people and burying them. Why'd you laugh?
I bought a pizza. Jerry's the only one who eats them.
Oh, keep it in the freezer for when he comes back. Awful as the subject is, let's talk money for a moment. Now, obviously, Jerry has been cessated from the payroll pro tem. Hideous phrase, yes, not mine. There will be a statement of monies due coming through in a couple of days. It is a joint account.
Yes.
Oh, well, no problem. I'll have his salary paid into the bank.
Oh, thank you. That's been one of my major headaches.
The company runs what they call a discretionary benevolent fund. I will contact them on your behalf and see if you qualify for any sort of grant.
Oh, thank you.
You knew that Jerry had been to see the company doctor?
No, I didn't. Not until the police told me.
Often they come to see me first. Jerry didn't. I wish he had. It would make things easier if I'd known him personally. Did he ever mention the office?
Well, office was office, home was home. You know, he liked to keep them separate.
So he didn't mention when his office got vandalised?
I don't think so.
Oh, it was a couple of years ago now.
No, it's the first I've heard of it.
Hell of a mess. Green graffiti daubed all over the wall.
Who did it?
It was never found out. Caused a tremendous stir. Oh, he was too busy, I expect.
You are coming tomorrow.
I expect so.
Would you like to do a stint on the coffee counter?
Not much.
No, don't be like that.
If I must.
Good. I'll put you down from, what, 6 till 7?
Okay.
Good. How's Alison?
No news.
It's not true about his being found washed up at Lowestoft.
I thought she'd have mentioned it, Gwen.
Look, I'm giving a little hen party next week. Nothing very much, you know, just a few lonely females sipping a little plonk. Do you think she'd come?
She might. Might do her good.
Don't forget the coffee counter.
I won't. Barry, what are you doing?
I don't want to go to school.
Why ever not?
Because I want to go home.
And your mum said you were such a help.
I am.
Well, you think it's a help cutting school, worrying her? Best thing you could do is go into that classroom, work hard and get some good marks.
But they tease me.
Everybody gets teased sometime or other. When I was your age, I had a lazy eye. It's true. Black eye patch over the other eye. I was Nelson till I was about 15. She's depending on you, Barry.
You think so?
I know so. Still...
No, hold on.
She won't run away, you know.
Okay.
The fact that a person has chosen to...
But we don't know that he has. That he chose to do it.
Nevertheless, if he had...
If?
It would in no way lessen his legal obligations. but...
Ifs, buts, maybes.
Mrs. Reynolds, we'd make more progress if you could just relax a little, really.
Relax? Is that the best you can offer? I don't want to be rude, Mr. Mowbray, but my husband's vanished. Have you any idea what that means? 1 minute life is perfectly normal, the next I've got policemen running all over the house. I'm reading about myself in the local rag. My husband's briefcase turns up in the reservoir. Somebody says he's a gambler. The personnel officer goes on at length about his office being vandalised. There's obviously some point to the story, but I'm too dumb to get it. The phone rings. There's never anybody there. You say relax?
Point taken. Wasn't the best advice I've ever given.
What sort of a life I've been living these last 16 years? That's what I want to know.
Obviously, I can't answer that.
Do couples stop talking to each other? You must meet enough of them.
It's not unheard of.
Explain it to me.
Well, it's the flip side of the stiff upper lip. I've a client who works in the city. Lost his job last Christmas. Hasn't told his wife yet. Goes off on the 8, whatever it is, each morning.
My God.
We live in little boxes. Husband box, wife box. He does his thing. You do yours.
And never the twain shall meet.
Sorry about that.
Much in demand? Would you like Jeff to briefly outline the things we can do for you, and we'll put them in hand?
Yes, if you would. Words of one syllable, yeah?
For starters, we'll go for social security and legal aid, etc.
Can we?
Of course. You can't all live on 2 children's allowances. Technically, this is desertion. Right?
A partner who, without consent or good reason, withdraws from any of the joint arrangements of a marriage.
Is there any timescale?
Or proof of desertion for 2 years is a good enough reason for divorce.
Divorce? I don't want a divorce.
If it comes to that, there's no reason to assume it will.
Well, my immediate problem is cash. I've got visions of bailiffs at the door.
Sole name checkbook or joint account?
Joint account.
Building society?
Yes, joint.
Thank God, otherwise it could have been a probate registry job. Do you have a mortgage?
Oh, yes.
And you can't keep that up?
No way.
Bank, insurance company or building society?
Building society.
Then we'll apply for a temporary remission. That should keep him off your back for at least 3 months.
Is that all?
Maybe 6.
By then we'll know better where we're going.
Obviously, if your husband turns up and doesn't resume cohabitation, as I say, we have to cover all eventualities. And then we go straight for a matrimonial order. That will require your husband to make financial provision.
Are you still with us?
Yes, just about. Is that maintenance? Is that what we're talking about?
What used to be called maintenance, we now leave maintenance to garages and the gas board.
Excuse me, it's Mr. Cavendish for Jeff.
It's most impressive, Jeff. Sorry. Look, tell Sue she can relax now. You've got the job.
Excuse me.
I hope you don't mind young Ryan sitting in.
Oh, no, not at all.
In fact, sitting is about the one thing he doesn't seem able to do. So, what else can I tell you?
You can tell me how to find Jerry.
Would that I could.
I want a name. The name of a private detective.
Sue?
Yes, Mr. Mowbray?
Bill Green's address and phone number. Look it out for Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, will do.
Oh, and Sue.
Yes?
Better draw a map.
All right.
Bill Green's all right.
I thought I'd remember you. I got visions of an older man. Grey hair, rimless specs.
That was before I started taking the tablets. My father. Family firm. Business used to be about grazing rights, footpaths, the odd trespass with firearms. All changed now. Shove in the money, bang on the button, out shoots a decree absolute. Problem is, marriage isn't like that. You put all your emotional capital in, and when it fails, you can never get it out again. Not all of it. Why do we do it?
Who the hell are you?
Pat King from Personnel.
I've seen you before. Remind me.
Christmas party. 2 years ago, you stuck your hand up my skirt.
Did I?
You did.
Did I find anything?
You were drunk.
Aye, I must have been. So where is he then? Our wee, sleek, timorous beastie.
You, Mr. Cowrin. Wee, sleek-it, cowering timorous beastie.
What would you know about rabby puns?
Any theories about Reynolds?
No. I sort of thought, calling the wifey. Right now.
That would have been kind.
Smiths don't do a card for deserted wives. Get well hardly seemed appropriate. Congratulations, maybe?
Were congratulations in order?
I wouldn't know.
Were you sharing with Reynolds when the office got done up?
You think it was our Jerry, then?
It's possible.
I cry for help.
Yes. Why not?
That's what I was doing, lassie, yon Christmas party.
Had he said anything to you? Any indication of stress or worry?
Lady, I'm not being third-degreed by you. I'm off to fetch myself a cup of coffee. When I get back, I'd appreciate it if you'd be gone.
I need another 5 minutes.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Mr. Green? Oh, I had an appointment.
He's like that. What's it about? Tell me briefly. I reckon I'll fill him in when he gets back.
Well, my solicitor, Mr. Mowbray, recommended him. My name's Reynolds.
Bill Green. Sorry to be so devious, Mrs. Reynolds. Somebody I'm anxious to avoid.
I'm not in the mood for games.
I apologise. Look, do sit down.
You're hard enough to find in the first place.
Coffee?
No, thank you.
Funny thing about the inquiry agent. You see, if I was to have some slick plate glass job down by the Tesco, people would assume I was overcharging. So I'm up here. Mowbray marked my card. It's about your husband. He's gone missing, right?
Yes. 40, works for an electronics company.
You tough, Mrs. Reynolds?
Depends what you have in mind.
Realistic. Can I be honest, or do I pussyfoot?
Oh, I'd hate you to pussyfoot.
Well, most marital troubles, desertions, etc., are caused by one thing. Infidelity.
I don't think that's so in this case. I know that...
Nobody ever does. My Alec? Never. Truthful as the day is long.
Mr. Green, I want you to look for him.
You do?
Yes.
Why? That's not quite the banal question I sang.
Why? I want to know why I've been dumped, if I have. I want to know what sort of man I was married to. I want to ask him how the hell I'm supposed to survive, financially, emotionally. How much more do you need?
Mrs. Reynolds, I could beetle up and down this here Septadar for years. Literally years, and never get a whiff. More to the point, my expenses will put you in Carey Street.
I'm desperate. I'm desperate for someone to do something. I've had sympathy up to here. The next person who says they know how I feel, they'll feel my hands round their throat.
Whoa, 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 look. Do you slow down? I can see that. It's perfectly understandable. The fact remains, you find an inquiry agent to take this on as you describe it. Well, you found a vampire, not a detective.
Do you usually talk yourself out of work?
Quite often, yeah. That's why I have to do my own typing. Hey, you can't type, can you?
No, sorry.
Just need someone to reset the margins. I must write the narrowest letters in the business. Couple of suggestions. Where he worked, electronics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Men usually talk to their mates, particularly if it's a domestic gripe. Communal bellyache, that sort of thing. Take a trip to London, talk to a couple of them. Could be money well spent.
Yes, that's good advice. Thank you.
Sally Ann, Salvation Army. They run a voluntary service for tracing missing members of family. Well, their aim is reconciliation, but they don't push it. I mean, do they find someone who don't want to be a good boy and go home? Don't tell the wife. They'll act as a postbox, nothing more. Yeah. Salvation Army. That's your best bet. And that's really all I can tell you.
So, you're turning me down?
That's right.
Can I pay you for your time?
Have it on the house.
Sorry about the typewriter.
Only use it when the golf ball's being serviced. Mrs. Reynolds. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Bill Green speaking. Mr. Mowbray in?
Hold on a minute, Mr. Green. Hello, Bill.
Well, I've done what you asked, Maestro.
Good man. Where is she now?
Oh, on her way. Wiser, wealthier. Howsomever, not poorer.
So what do they say about Judy?
They want her eyes tested.
Isn't that all?
Just about.
You know, there's one consolation about doing it all over again for the second time. You don't panic so easily. We thought Martin had, well, you know, it was a bit subnormal, but, see, he still managed to get 8 O levels.
Hi, Gwen.
Hello.
I didn't know they wrote you in.
Nor did I, till it was too late.
The more the merrier.
Which way is Miss Lyons, then?
Just opposite.
I think I'd better go and have a look at the artwork. I promised Barry. Thanks.
The pasta? Yes. $48.99.
Barry, how are you?
Not so bad. How are you?
I'm
Fine. Guess what? 6 wickets this afternoon.
Who are you playing the blind school?
Ha ha. Where's Mum?
At school, it's parent-teacher.
Aha, the moment of truth times, yeah?
Yeah, afraid so.
Dad gone with her?
No, he's not back yet.
Late, isn't he?
Yeah, well, train's being funny.
You all right?
Yeah, why not?
Dunno, you sound strange.
I sound strange. Oh, it's a funny line. Can't hear very well.
You're as clear as a bell. What else is new?
Nothing much. I must go. I've got mountains of homework.
Who's that? Lindsay?
Yeah, old cow.
Give Mum my love and tell her my tuck box is unpervied.
What's that mean?
Empty.
Oh, I shouldn't be such a pig.
I've got another 10p. Shall I call again later? Talk to Dad?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, remind about Colchester, will you?
Colchester?
The cricket.
Oh, okay. I'll do so. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bullying? I can't believe it.
It happened recently, otherwise I'd have called you. They've been picking on a Vietnamese boy, Kong Hoc Choi. Choi's own some local chemist shops, perhaps you know them. The disturbing thing about it is that the boy, Kong, is small and a different colour.
I'm stunned. Really.
It is surprising. And Barry's not normally an aggressive child. As I said, he's developing well. Rather a nice wry style. Sometimes he can be quite funny. It's very uncharacteristic. Let's hope it's just an isolated incident. The worrying thing is that he should pick on Con.
Well, obviously, I'm terribly sorry. I can only repeat how surprised, shocked I am.
Well, we've talked it out in the staff room. The head's seen Barry.
It's gone that far?
Oh, yes.
He didn't even mention it.
That's not surprising. Let's hope we've nipped it in the bud.
So unlike him.
Do you think this could have anything to do with changed circumstances?
Oh, without doubt. Don't you?
I would have thought so.
While we're on the subject, I was rather surprised you didn't reply to my note. I know you're very busy.
What note?
I wrote you that letter, explaining about my husband.
I didn't receive it.
When I write a note, I do it for a reason. I don't expect you to decide whether or not you're going to deliver it. Who the hell do you think you are?
You tell her, you tell the whole school.
Rubbish.
She's a blabmouth, everyone knows that.
And you're a bully.
Oh.
Yes.
She told you.
You're damn right she did. Some little Asian boy gets kicked out of his own country so that you can bully him here? You ought to be ashamed.
Little. He's not little, he's an ogre.
Oh, any ogre in that class, it's you. Bit young for packy bashing, aren't you?
I didn't bash him.
It sounded very nasty, very unpleasant.
Oh, trust her.
Yes, I do.
You can't packy bash a Vietnamese.
Oh, very funny. Look, I write letters, you deliver them. Is that clear?
I'm sorry.
She tells me the work's going well. I'll have to sit and listen to that. It made me sick, ashamed.
I said I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. When I most need your help, Barry, you let me down. Seems so damned unfair.
Jason rang.
What did he want?
The usual. Talk to you. Tuck's all gone. Wanted to speak to Dad.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said his train was late. And don't close it.
There's a man in the garden. He's looking in at the window.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've just this moment seen him.
Hold tight. Richard's on his way.
Did you see him?
No sign of anybody.
Oh, my God, then he must be hiding somewhere. Did you look in the garage?
Alison, I searched everywhere. I even checked the back lane. There's nobody there.
Yes, but he was here. I saw him. Do you believe me?
Well, he's had plenty of time to get away. Oh, there's some water splashing out of the overflow.
Oh, my God, that's my bath. Get yourself a drink, Richard. Another minute, it would have been Niagara Falls. You haven't got yourself a drink?
No, I must be going.
Oh, not just one for the road?
Next time, huh?
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
I don't suppose you could describe him?
No.
No, of course not. Well, you must have given him a fright.
It was mutual.
Look, I've locked up at the back. Now, all you've got to do is shut up behind me.
Thanks again.
Hey, they're like boxers. They never come back.
I'll quote you.
Well, good night, love.
Night, Richard.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
Because I don't believe there was ever anybody there.
What? But I spoke to her. She was almost hysterical.
Hysterical? Interesting choice of word, that.
Oh, come on. Don't be clever. Of course she saw someone.
Listen, Kitty, I searched every corner of that garden. There was nobody there.
Then why would she invent it?
Well, don't ask me. She's your friend. And another thing, she's on the booze. Stiff gins.
Well, you disappeared. I'd be on stiff gins.
Well, let me remind you, only a couple of days ago, you said she was getting overwrought.
Well, that's different. I'm not calling her a liar. A liar and a drunk. It is difficult. I admit it. How's it going, or how are you? A bit banal when your old man's just stepped off the world.
All right, Nono. Hello? Hello?
I can still see you.
Sorry about that. My newfound family solicitor. Good? Marvellous. It's like having a pen friend. So, any problems since we last spoke? Nothing I think you can help with. Try me.
Well, a peeping Tom. When he's not peeping, calls me on the phone.
Have you told the police? Well, why not?
Well, it was only last night. And quite honestly, I couldn't face another session with those hostile faces. They already think I'm a lunatic.
You can always change your number. Have you told Jason?
No, not yet. I met an artist the other day by the sea. Tore me off a strip for being so ignorant. I didn't know about the Vikings and Thomas Gainsborough. Driving home afterwards, I realised it was the first conversation I'd had that wasn't about it. Barry, what are you doing?
Heard voices? Wondered who you were talking to.
This is Mrs. King from Dad's office.
Hello, Barry. Are you taking Dad's job?
No. Whatever made you think that?
Then why are you here?
That's rude. You don't say things like that.
I've come to try and help you and your mum. I'm a personnel officer, and my job is to help sort out people's problems.
Satisfied? Can you get yourself a snack? I'll cook later.
I suppose so.
There's some apples on the side. I wonder how long he'd been there.
Not long, I don't think.
I hope not.
He looks a pretty resilient character.
I wonder. I always tell what's going on inside.
Did the two boys get on? Can I call you Alison?
Yes, of course. I'd be glad if you would.
Well, I told you I'd cleared Jerry's desk. There's lots of his old club in the car. There's a calculator, pens, a watch. There's also lots of papers and letters.
I'm sure.
Among them, there is a letter that you must read. I think it sheds light on what's happened. It's not from another woman. Read it.
What's it mean?
It means that Jerry was consulting a marriage guidance counsellor. Look, Alison, I know what you're thinking.
Christ! I must have a bloody great window in my head. Everyone knows what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, it's just a phrase. Look, I know it's unpleasant to hear, but at least it rules out some of the other options.
Yeah, that's true. Like I can't go on kidding myself any longer, can I? Now I know he's walked out. Dumped me.
She gone?
Yes?
Good.
You were damn rude, you know.
Who cares?
I care. Why are you home so early?
I skipped out.
Oh, who said?
I said.
Pushing your luck a bit, aren't you?
Why haven't you told Jason?
What? What's that got to do with skipping art?
Well, I think you should tell him.
Look, I'll tell him when I'm ready to tell him. You worry about your problems.
It was my problem. Was me who had to talk to him on the phone.
So? Wasn't such an ordeal, was it?
I lied to him. I don't like doing that.
I don't like a lot of what's going on, Barry. We just have to survive it.
It's all right for you.
All right for me? Why the hell should it be all right for me? God, how can you be so selfish? Have you any idea? The remotest idea...
It's not me being selfish. It's you. You're being selfish.
Me? My God.
You don't have to go to school. You don't get teased in the playground. People don't wave newspapers in your face, tell you your dad's run off with some other woman. You don't realise I've lost my dad, my grandparents. I can't talk to my brother, and you're too busy too. I've got no one. Bloody no one!
This program has been digitally remastered by Archive Media Vault.